All right, we are back with the Hammer Time podcast. I'm Josh Baker, head promoter of HCS Grappling, and we are on the aftermath of our biggest event yet. HCS 10 was a full sellout crowd, and there was no one else that stole the show like our guest today, Tyler Lee. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me. It was a great event. I've been meaning to get back over there with you guys, but I haven't been able to, like, busy schedule. But it was great to be back. It was great to be back.
It was great to have you back. You didn't waste any time. It is now you are 2-1 inside the circle with 2 finishes. All right. And
Yeah.
then the one loss you have was before we changed the rules a little bit. So
Yeah.
we'll leave an asterisk on there. Maybe we get to run that back with Dimitri down the road.
Yeah, definitely.
But as you said, you're a busy guy, you're at Immortals. You guys are always training, always posting up good stuff and always competing. I saw that you've been staying active. I saw that you picked up the Naga belt. All right. So it was,
Yes, I got the Naga belt the week before on Saturday. And you want me to talk a little bit? Yeah. Okay, so I got the Naga belt Saturday, and I wasn't gonna do that tournament. And I was actually coming off of a different tournament that I did. I wasn't gonna do that tournament, but I did it just because I wanted the belt, and I just thought it was gonna be cool just to get the belt. I was gonna do intermediate, and then I went to expert just so I could get the belt. And I was actually really, like, scared going into it. So I was just like, I didn't know whether or not, I'm like, I don't know if I get somebody that a high level guy that I don't know, and that he can just, like, leg lock me or something like that. Cause I'm only a blue belt. So I'm just like, I really don't know if I could do it. So I went into it. And usually when I go into my fights with a little bit of actual real fear, I actually, have the self-awareness and the cautiousness to not get caught into certain entanglements.
awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, that's what this sport is, right? Combat sports. If you're not scared a little bit or nervous, then what are you doing it for, right? It's the adrenaline that we're looking for. And you made a notice, right? You got a belt. I know it's always fun to bring home some hardware. Then you came and made a short work of Bobby. We were highlighting this match. Ben, on our head ref, he's the one that focused out. He said this one's gonna be awesome, and we were like, I love that I made this matchup. Good vets and goes, and I don't know, it was 18 seconds. 18 seconds.
I'm not sure if it was 18 seconds. I'm gonna be. It was more. I think it was in the high 20s, maybe in the high 20s. Yes.
Maybe the celebration was 18 seconds. Maybe that's
Yeah. The celebration. Yeah, yes. I was really emotional at that time. So when I was doing my little celebration at the end, where I did whatever I did, pointed or whatever, and did a thing, that was just because I had so much emotion, and I really wasn't even in the right state of mind to know, like, that it's time to stop fighting. But I just knew enough to let go, when it was time to let go. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good note. I mean, everyone reacts different when they win, and there's nothing that anyone can say anything. It takes balls to get inside the circle, and you did it just like that. And like you said, we were expecting a back and forth match. I'm assuming that you were expecting back and forth. I don't know if you were expecting a quick.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting, like, a problem and get into different entanglements and to be very cautious. So I was expecting a back and forth. Yeah, I really respect their game.
And that's what jiu-jitsu is, man, and back and forth. And like, we had a similar on the card itself, the match between Ellis and John. We'll catch up, but that was a rematch. Ellis finished him in 30 seconds the first time.
Wow.
This time we went to the final overtime, and he found the sub there. So every time's gonna be different. Maybe you and Bobby cross paths down the road, but it was very, very exciting, very good finish. I mean, once you got it on, I was like, shit, it's locked. You're a big guy. Your strength was there. I'm glad Bobby was able to walk away all healthy and he'll be back.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to them. They're a really great team over there, and I like everything that that they're doing over there.
Yeah. All right, man. So we're about at the halfway point of the year. You're staying active. What's your goals for 2023? How do you want to finish this year out?
Finishing the year out. Well, I could tell you my plans right now for right now at this moment. I'm doing shout out to Balance and Flow. I'm doing Balance and Flow on the 25th right now. I'm on there. Yeah, so I got an opponent out there for the sub only. After that, I probably just, we'll see about ADCC. We'll see how it's looking. We'll see if I can try to get up in there, and I can try to make get my feet wet when it comes to that kind of rule set. I already like we already like the wrestling rule set over where we're at Immortals with my coach Mike Rackshine and all my teammates. We're pretty okay with the on our feet kind of rule set and points and not stopping, keeping nonstop action scrambles. So I'm gonna try to see if I get it. I'm going to get in the ADCC, and I'm going to try to make a mark there, and as well as my team over at Immortals. And after that, maybe I'll hit up some more super fights, some sub onlys. After the sub onlys, that's gonna be like around what? That's like October after ADCC.
Yeah, I think the trials are in October.
October? Yeah. Trials are in October, so I'll see. I don't know how that works really yet. I gotta I gotta research that a little bit more.
Yeah, but they still haven't. I've been waiting for the ADCC to finalize it because I need to book my rest of my year, and I don't want to go up against the trials because I know a lot of people are going to be getting in there. But yeah, I mean, listen, you have a home for us, so you tell me when you have the open availability, and we'll throw you back in there. And we have some cool things in the works for the blue belts for the end of the year post ADCC. So I'm going to finalize all that stuff. I'll launch that out to you. Just you're having a great turn. You have a good personality. Let's just kind of go right into it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I want to come off as a nice person. I don't want to come off as a aggressive person, but good. Aggressive in a good way,
Yes. You got to be aggressive inside the circle, but you got to be lovable outside. That's what we got.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
I think you have all the tools, man. Keep training hard. Like you said, you're a blue belt. So even if you do go into the trials, doesn't go your way, who gives a shit? Move on to the next. The only way you're going to learn in this game is trial and error. And at the end of the day, losses really don't matter. They're just experience.
Yeah. Oh, IBJJF. I did my first IBJJF only a year into being, not even a year into being a blue belt. And I placed third or whatever at the Open. So I'm doing some more IBJJFs, and I'm coming back for the IBJJF Open Gold, and I think we got Worlds. We got Worlds on the schedule too. I think we got Worlds on the schedule in December. No gi.
Yeah, that's normally when they do it.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to Worlds too. We're gonna have to nice. We're trying to bring some hardware home. So that's just our that's our mindset at our school. We're just pressure, and we're just same thing, you just like you're trying to go get into your comps too as well, the trials or whatever, same thing. We're all, I see everybody is starting to compete more, and guys like your guy over there that I saw that we were talking about, your guy Billy or whatever, he's killing it. He's killing it there. I think he's at the top of the rankings. So
he just took his first L, so he did drop. He's now 5-1.
5-1. Yeah, so whoever's at the top of the rankings for your rankings, I'm gonna have to come see about them, for blue belt amateur before I go to pro.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what we're kind of leaning towards for the end of the year. We'll say it out now. This will be the first time it's gonna be out, but we're gonna do a amateur championships. Okay, they're going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out the time. I want to make sure we can get as many guys on the mat. It might be right before the trials or right after. So we're going to keep everybody active. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the baddest blue out there, right? We see the baddest.
Yeah, we got to see who's the baddest blue belt. That's what we got to do.
Got to figure it out. But Tyler, thank you for stopping by. Again, great job at HCS10. You're 2-1 inside the circle. Without a doubt, whenever you're ready, we'll put you back in. We got shoes. You're already for June. You have a show the day after us, but in July we're back. July 15th will be a big card. If you want on, let me know, and we'll get you. Everybody else, you can check out Tyler's matches on our YouTube channel, and then HCS10. The replay is still available. Go on out. Make sure you tune in. We are back HCS 11, June 24th with the amateur duels and some 10 super fights. So we have a great card. Tyler, great job again. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. 1 second. My Instagram is Jericho _ the _great.
The
Just
great.
like you know that. Plug that in real quick.
Plug your stuff, man. All right,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Of course. Have a good day.